Tonight I'm going to continue with the reasons people think mass shootings happen, and they are wrong. This one, I don't know that a lot of people can relate to this, but when I was a kid, I lived on a farm. We raised chickens. Filthy, filthy, cannibalistic bastard chickens. We had a beloved dog. We lived on a farm and in a remote part of town, and people would drop their unwanted pets off at our house, and we'd usually adopt them. So we ended up with too many, we'd send them to the pound. So if your parents told you that Fifi went to live on a farm where he can run and play and have all the room in the world, chances are he ended up at my house, Dogville, USA. We had to walk about a quarter mile to the chicken coop, which was at my grandmother's house, and pour scalding water on the ice that had formed, try and gather the eggs as the chickens pecked at us. Well, one day, our beloved family dog, the one dog that we really was with us through our childhood, got locked in the chicken coop. We didn't know what was going on. We were looking for our day and night. We went the next morning to gather the eggs, and all the chickens had been killed. The dog was locked in there. And as chickens panicked, the dog killed. The more the dog killed, the more chickens were killed. It was bloodlust, plain and simply. I thought my dad had a simple solution. He and the dog would go back to doggy land. And it was like the end of The Godfather. There was no getting the dog off the hook. And my dad would come back alone. And I thought for sure our dog Vixen was headed to doggy land. But my dad, a loving father, who said, that's just a dumb animal doing. I'm not going to punish the dog. That's just a dumb animal doing what it's going to do instinctually. You damn dumb kids locked it in there. And he looked at my brother and said, probably deliberately. And it probably was. And I learned an important lesson about bloodlust. So is this bloodlust? We don't know. As expert who I interviewed for my book multiple times, John Gold, says, we don't know what's in the mind of the killer. Thanks. Buy the book, because I need money.